I had a dream on July 30th, 2024. I was at a kids' party, and I heard the host tell us the name of it, and she said somewhere in Tennessee. I saw a large crowd. Once she brought us back, they were gathered around the cook. He was taking bids on food. When the crowd started to get a little antsy, the cook randomly chose someone and said $30. And it was for a very small piece of cooked, cut up chicken. Then, once I realized what was happening, I yelled out, "God have mercy on us." And then in the dream, I was transported to another place. And at this place, I saw deserted land. And there was two teen boys, and they were laughing. And they said, "I don't know why they even put signs up anymore." And I looked at the signs, and it was a real estate, one of those real estate ad signs. Then I looked again, and I saw rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of uninhabited houses. And then I was transported again, and this time it looked like a trailer home. And outside the trailer home was a truck, and the truck was playing country gospel music. And I started to walk into the house, and as I was walking into the house, there was a little girl on the step, and she said, "I'm itchy." And when she said that, I looked at her, and she started having bumps all over her face, and then she just dropped dead. And I went more into the house, and in each room, the family members there was just dropping dead, and they had all the same bumps. And as I got to the upper room, I saw my own daughter, and she had bumps on her face, and she also, just like the other family members in that house, just instantly dropped dead. And then I walked out of that house, and it was like I was in the suburbs, and there was people in the street, and these were nicely dressed people. They were going to their cars, nice house. It looks like an upper middle class neighborhood. And as this one woman was heading to her car, it was like her hands became paralyzed, and she just fell on the floor, and it looks like her whole body was paralyzed. And there's a little girl walking down the street, and she had blood all over her dress. And the people, once the woman fell, like she was paralyzed, everybody else in that neighborhood that was also going to their cars, they also fell paralyzed. And when that little girl was passing, they all said, "Oh, that's just Susie." And then when I looked at them when they said that, I realized that they also had blood on their clothes. And I realized that these people were involved in cannibalism. So when I woke up from that dream, I prayed on it. And these are the verses that the Lord brought to me. "They cast their silver into the streets, and their gold is like an unclean thing. Their silver and gold are not able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They cannot satisfy their hunger or fill their stomachs with it." That is Ezekiel 7:19. "When I cut off your supply of bread, 10 women will be able to bake your bread in one oven, and they will dole out the bread by weight. You will eat, but you will not be satisfied." That is Leviticus 26:26. "Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the 4 living creatures saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine." Revelation 6:6. Then said I, "Lord, how long?" And he answered, "Until the cities be wasted, without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate." Isaiah 6:11.